Hey everyone, hope you're all staying safe at home right now. Tonight we're gonna make some pinchos. I had this gorgeous piece of New York strip just hanging out in the fridge. I personally love New York strips. It's one of my favorite cuts of meat. I also had a ton of veggies, so what better way to bring both together and make some pinchos? Now, you don't need a New York strip. I just happen to have this in my fridge. You can use any kind of protein, shrimp, chicken, go ham. You'll also need some wooden sticks to build your pinchos, some seasoning, onions, tomatoes, squash, and we also have some mushrooms. So here's the thing about pinchos. You can pretty much do whatever you want and get as creative as you'd like. And if you have more vegetables, which I kind of wish I did, but since I'm not going to the supermarket and I'm using everything I have in my fridge, I'm sticking to these veggies tonight. But you can add chilies, you can add jalapenos, you can add sweet bell peppers. Again, go ham. Okay, let's get started. Normally, I would never cut fat off of a piece of meat, especially a New York strip. I thrive to eat this when it's cooked. But because we're gonna be chopping this up and putting it on a stick, it's gonna cook really quick, and we don't want any unnecessary fats causing extra flame on the grill that we don't need. Okay, so now that you have your steak cut and cubed, it's time to season it. I had a little bit of steak seasoning left in my pantry, so I pretty much sprinkled some of that over just to give it a nice kick. Next, we're gonna cut our vegetables. You're gonna wanna dice these up pretty big, just because you wanna give your vegetables enough time to cook with your meat. Once you've diced your vegetables, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna season them as well. I've got a little garlic salt that I'm just gonna put right over my veggies, and now it's time to build our pinchos. You'll notice that we were extremely resourceful with our piece of meat. We were able to build 5 pinchos out of that one New York strip. Now that these are ready, we can put them on the grill. You're gonna wanna cook your pinchos over low heat with the grill slightly opened. We've cooked our pinchos over low heat, slightly open, between 45 and 55 minutes. And here's what they look like. So good. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe and make these at home.